And are you refreshed? Good. Now what? You're more trouble now than you were before.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks. Speaking of cruises, I just returned from the Caribbean cruise with you. It was amazing. So thank you for doing those. I wanted to talk about co-creating, and the woman who was up here before was perfect, talking about being a mother. And I am a mother of 5, which is awesome and exciting. And often I have a lot of big, exciting ideas that are big and exciting to me. I'll bring them to my kids, and they just want to be ordinary. That's like the energy I get. There's like this resistance, and it does.
They just want to what? What were your words?
Be ordinary.
Well,
like, for example,
it's not that they necessarily just want to be ordinary. They just don't want to be whatever you are wanting to be.
Okay.
They want to be extraordinary in their own special ways.
Okay, so can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, so exactly, I totally view them as being extraordinary, and so I have presented things lately.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
But do you? Because just from that experience that you have frequently, let's say, you've come to the conclusion that they just want to be ordinary. That's what you think. If that's the case, doesn't matter how they're behaving, because you've already decided it, and you're already having the argument with yourself. You have the argument with yourself even when they're not involved. You even anticipate what they're going to say. You pre-plan their dysfunction.
Yeah.
Jerry used to say, but Abraham, I don't think I expected that negative thing from that person before they showed it to me. But after they showed it to me, now I'm expecting it. And we always say, it doesn't matter how it got started. What matters is what's going on now, and what are you going to do about it? So if you really want to be of value to yourself and to everyone that you interact with, if you want to be a soother and uplifter, then you've got to move in the direction of your desire. And what do you think your desire is in this scenario? For your children to have extraordinary lives or mundane lives?
Extraordinary.
And so when you've decided that in this moment in time that they want to be ordinary, who are you working against?
Myself.
Yeah. Are you then satisfied? No. And if you're not satisfied, are you in the receiving mode? No. And if you're not in the receiving mode, can you receive good ideas? So here's a big question. The story that we told you about Esther and the flight attendant and the hot water bottle, this is really a good conversation. So here's the question. We'll format it just for you and your situation. Are you planning these trips to solve a mundane, ordinary problem? Or are you planning these trips to enhance their already extraordinary lives? Hear it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because kids can smell a rat. Oh, Mom wants us to do something, so we'll be extraordinary again. When what we really want to do is just play with our devices.
Yeah.
Our extraordinary devices that give us access to the entire world and everyone we know. That's extraordinary. Mom's ideas of extraordinary are old-fashioned.
Yeah, so I'm hearing you sit back, like, that's the sense that I get, like, because it's the allowing, the relaxing into it.
Well, it is that, but really,
allowing.
we've been saying all those things for a long time, and you've been hearing them and doing your best to apply them, but doesn't it feel a little easier today if we just ask you, do your best to feel satisfied as often as you can, about as much as you can, and then everything else will take care of itself, because you've already done step 1, Source has already done step 2, and the more satisfied you are, the more in the receiving mode you are, the more you'll receive the impulses that will move you in the direction of what you want. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.